shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown town streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown town streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown town streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so.
I'm Amy with Kindred Nutrition, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Good morning, Frederick. Oh, goodness. It is Friday. Woohoo! I gotta say, though, I'm looking outside my window, not terribly happy about what the weather looks like out there today so far, but we're going to get all the updates with Chris Michaels when he and Bob Miller join me this morning. I'm sorry, I'm still getting myself set up. Oh, boy. All right. So today is Friday, July 18th. I'm your host, Dani Gurrie. Thank you for joining Good Morning Frederick. Please tell a friend. Always great if you like, share, and comment. That helps to get the information we are sharing out to more people. Today's show, let's see, we got our morning roundup with Bob Miller and Chris Michaels from WFMD. They cover local news and weather and sports, actually. Then we're going to go over what's happening in Frederick, giving you a highlight of what is going on in and around Frederick County. And I've got Nina Rollins with me today. Asbury United Methodist Church's annual block party is tomorrow. And we got all the details about what you can expect when you come see us. I'm going to be out there tomorrow. I'm going to be collecting shoes for Souls of Joy, new shoes for kids in Frederick County. Now, my personal goal is 300 pairs of shoes, but my Key City Rotary has a goal of 5,000 pairs of shoes. And these are new shoes for kids from kindergarten to 12th grade. Then we got a recap of a private dinner at First Chime. I was lucky enough to attend a dinner last night for a good friend's birthday. And oh my gosh, it was top notch. I'll bet you guys didn't even know this place existed, or you've seen it and you had no idea what it was. I can't wait to share this with you. And it was amazing. It was amazing. I no shade on Tasting Room, although I've never eaten there, or Wine Kitchen, as the recommended places to go for a lovely night out, special occasion, things like that. This place, hands down, I gotta tell you, there is nothing like it. Nothing like it. All right. All the Good Morning Frederick merch that is sold in the month of July goes to Sleep in Heavenly Peace. That's right. 401 North Market Street, open 11 to 4, Wednesdays to Sundays. So you can head over there this weekend and pick up your Good Morning Frederick t-shirt, magnets. We've got stickers, keychains, little crossbody bags, Bluetooth speakers, any of that you purchase, 100% goes to Sleep in Heavenly Peace. All right. Well, it is Friday. Let's go ahead and officially get this show going. Thank you to Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic. They understand how pain can hold you back. You can save $400 on your first visit and be on the road to feeling better for just $50. All you got to do is mention Good Morning Frederick when you call to schedule your appointment. Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your wellness objectives. All right, let's get our morning roundup with Bob Miller and Chris Michaels, WFMD. Morning Roundup is sponsored by Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Window tinting, paint protection film, ceramic coating, vinyl wraps like on the Good Morning Frederick car. Also, customized leather upholstered car seats. They can take care of all your aftermarket enhancements. Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland, accessories for any lifestyle. Find them on Urbana Pike or at autotrim-md.com. Good morning. Happy Friday.
Hey, how you doing?
I see we have not updated our national TV star.
Hey, Dani. It's been a really bad morning. If I can confide in you for a second and have a little seriousness on the show, I know I like to joke around a lot, but it's not a good morning for me and Bob. Everything was great yesterday. We went to a Coldplay concert, and then we woke up this morning, and apparently our wives are extremely mad at us, and it's really disheartening. And I just don't know why.
I cannot believe you guys covered that. Let me just tell you, I saw it on TikTok 2 days ago or 3 days ago, I guess, right when it happened. And oh my gosh, what an explosion. Let me just tell you this, okay, what I have come to find out. TikTok is better than any unsolved mystery detective, cold case person, better than the guy who used to hunt for the top 10 most wanted people in the world. TikTok
the bounty hunter
can find anybody anytime. I'm not even kidding you. There have been people who have been on flights that have said, hey, if your name is Katie and your husband is Brian, he's on a flight with a girl named Marcy right now from San Antonio to LA. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be seen at a Coldplay concert, so you know it wasn't me.
I was telling Bob this morning.
All the commentary on TikTok is if they had just waved, done whatever, it would have been 1 second done, and they would have been fine. But boy, oh boy, did they not! Lord.
When you dive under the seat, it's not.
It's not good. It's not good. So look, have you ever seen a billionaire who turned into a millionaire in a matter of 24 hours? Well, that's what happened with this guy, because when his wife gets done with him, he ain't going to be a billionaire no more.
Oh, well, he's got no hope of fighting anything in court. Nope. Neither of their spouses do. Terrible. People, be good people. Just,
I know.
Just get divorced and then do your little thing. Like, seriously.
Yeah, I mean, go back to Tiger Woods, who was having, all those kind of affairs and stuff. I'm like, look, dude, if you're a horn dog, be a horn dog. Just don't get married.
Right.
It's that simple.
It's right. Like, dude, in the old days, and we were spoiled without social media. In the old days, man, people like that would be a lot smarter. Take the side piece privately to a hotel or something like that, hang out, and that's it. You don't go to a freaking sporting event or a concert with your, girlfriend while you're married. It's stupid. He shouldn't have done it in the first place, and everything he's going to get, he deserves.
He deserves. Let me just tell you, if you think there is not a God, of all the places, all the people, all the moments, like honestly, that had to come out obviously, and there you go. Serious. And the cameraman, kudos to him. Seriously, just never left that frame.
But he didn't know.
the
They
whole
didn't know,
time.
though. They didn't know the situation. They were just two normal people. Look, what he figured was, he says, you know what? Let's go. She probably says, well, you don't ever take me in public. You're ashamed of me. And he says, you know what? I'm going to take you to a public place. But he figured taking her to a Coldplay concert, nobody would go. Nobody cares about them. And he wouldn't get caught. Was he wrong about that?
Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing that made me laugh, because he is, or was, a billionaire, right? He was like in the nosebleeds, like the very last row. Like, serious, dude, get a suite. Like, honestly, come on.
Right?
Yeah.
But maybe he thought that wouldn't show up on his credit card. I guess. I don't know.
Or even better than get a suite, get a room. We don't want to see what's going on in your nasty personal life. Disgusting.
Well, they didn't know. They didn't know. It was just a couple holding on to each other lovingly, and they thought it was cute. But oh well.
I'm sure he says, "Oh no, honey, we're just friends. I just took a friend of mine and a fellow employee to a concert. We didn't kiss or nothing on the kiss cam."
Oh goodness
Oh
gracious.
well.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
Real quick,
Yeah.
there's a young lady you need to have on your podcast. Her name is Eiley Dixon.
Okay.
She is a blind 25-year-old. She won Miss Frostburg. I don't know what. Then she ran for Miss Maryland, but she's big on advocating for disabilities, and she's very, very vivacious. And we were talking to her, and this is one of the things that Kristen got very upset about. Is her boyfriend's is going to Italy for school. If she goes and visits him for more than 30 days out of the country, she loses all her disability.
Wow.
So she's on disability. She's on whatever. And so she loses it because she's out of the country for 30 days, which we just think is, we allow people coming into this country illegally, and we give them, bend over backwards to give them everything. And a young lady who, 4 years ago wasn't blind, but had a surgery, and bam, lights go out. And she's out there advocating for disability and whatnot, and she's going to lose it. That's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. There's got to be some sort. Now, I mean, I can understand maybe why the policy was put in place, to keep people from getting disability and living somewhere else other than the United States for an extended period of time. But there's got to be an appeals process to talk to somebody and get that sorted out. I mean, that is nuts.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, God forbid your parents, your parents live in Italy and one of them gets sick. You have one parent, one mother, she's the only one in Italy, and you got to go and take care of her for 3 or 4 months, and you want to be with her when she passes.
That's what I'm saying. There's got to be some sort of process for that. Again, I understand, because at the same token, I hope to goodness if you're on any sort of other program, welfare system program or anything like that, and you leave the country for an extended period of time, I hope we're not paying, right? So I get it. I understand why the policy would have been put in place, but there's got to be a process for individual cases to be heard, so that when you go, oh, all right, I got it, makes sense, you're not also going to go to another country and get benefits from them or things like that. I get it. I understand why the policy's in place, though. So I get it, but there's got to be a reasonable way to appeal or have your case heard.
Yeah. Excuse me, I have to take a sip from the remote and client bottle of water.
Yeah, you saw that in the fridge. That sign
I saw
there.
that. Yeah.
It's only for clients, Bob Miller.
Clients and remotes only. It was full a couple of days ago, and it's half empty now. And I'm sure that we're not giving it to clients. But
of course, it's tough times. We can't afford water in here for the employees.
Just make sure you refill that out of the water bottle in the hallway. Put it back in.
You know what? Just use the just use the sink water. That we only have a little bit left of that spring water. We need it for the employees. Just put the sink water in there, refill it, and bada bing, bada boom.
Hey, I worked here when that well was condemned.
I don't want to say things are bad, but I went to get some spring water, and I got yelled at. They told me to go and drink the water from the hose at the side of the building. So I don't know exactly what that means.
Hey, I tell you what, I am a generation that drank from the hose, and we survived. Yeah. We survived. Trust me, we survived.
So, real quickly, I want to read something, Dani, because we're going to get into important topics like news. But there are nicknames out there, and I read this on air with Bob and I. See, I said that right, Bob.
Yeah, you did.
We left air today. There are many of us, not now, because where we work, we don't have any lazy coworkers. I'm not just saying that. We have people who really work their butts off where we work. But in other times, past places, you've had lazy coworkers that don't do nothing. And those are some of the worst people to work with, right? Well, I have here in my hands, in my muscular hands, forearms, a list of nicknames for lazy co-workers that we can use. Can I read them off for you for a second, if you don't mind?
I would love this.
Thank you. I know. I can tell by your face you're excited about this. So here we go. So the person that only works for 2 hours, a lazy coworker, just puts 2 hours in and leaves. We call them the cordless, sort of like the cordless phones that last for 2 hours and they lose battery and hang up on you. Okay. Then you have, please hold all your laughter to the end of this, Dani. You have the employee who always wants to go home. They come to work, they want to go home. We call them the ET employer. Okay. Then you've got the employee who always wants to take a break. They come to work and they want to take a break. I'm not going to mention any names. The ones that want to smoke all the time, Frank Mitchell. We always call them the Kit Kat. You get it? Kit Kat, give me a break, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. We call them the Kit Kat employee. Then you have the employee, which I fall under this category, and I fully admit it. The
Annoying.
This is supposed to be my funny segment, Bob Miller. Okay? It's not save all jokes to the end, please, Bob Miller. Thank you very much. The employee that's always exhausted, like me, they are called the muffler employee. Get it? Exhaust muffler. And then you have the employee. If you keep this up, I'm not going to give you the last two.
Please don't.
The employee, they get better than the last four, I promise you, okay? Hey, look, I'm not a professional comedian. Give me a break. The employee that just kind of floats around all day and they do nothing, they just float around. They're called the seaweed employee. And last but not least, Dani, I saved the funniest one for last. Okay, are you ready?
Great.
Yes. The funniest one for last. That employee that only works when he's pushed, that is the wheelbarrow employee. So there you go. There you go. See that? Just in case you were wondering.
You saved the best for last.
I saved the best for last. See, look, Dani's cracking up. Thank you, Dani. I saved the best for last. I gave you what you call, the non-main event jokes and then the main event joke for the last. So there you go.
Your presentation skills just keep getting better and better.
Hey, what can I say? I think I'm ready to go to the networking meeting that all these guys have over there.
You probably would have been better off showing the Scotty Scheffler fart video.
That was a good one. So did you hear about that one, Dani?
No.
So I find golf very boring, as I've said before. Okay. However, today's golf match was great due to Scotty Scheffler, who I guess can be called Scotty Flatulent. So go ahead.
No, I don't think it was Scotty who did it.
Well, okay.
Don't pick on he's the number one golfer in the world. And at the Open Championship, he hit a shot, and they're showing the golf ball in flight, and all of a sudden you heard a.
Oh, I did see something like that on social media. Yes, I did.
So, yes. And then the announcers are cracking up. And they're like, well, what's so funny about it? They heard it. Everybody heard it. So, yeah. So
All
Yes, there
right.
you go.
So our good friend Tommy Skaggs says there's a clipboard employee. They run around doing nothing but carrying a clipboard, looking very busy all day.
And in our industry, that is called the program director. That is what they're called in our industry.
I mean, I
By
think
the way,
it's bad because for most, I work for myself. And what if I'm multiple of those employees? That's not very good at all.
yeah, that is
What
bad
Mama
news.
Cone? Let's see what Mama Cone's employee title would be. But she's here with us, of course, this morning as well. Yeah, excellent. All right, Chris, let's get to news.
Let's do it. Let's get to news real quickly. The PGA today brought to you by Taco Bell. There you go.
you know what? You're trying. We give you an A for effort.
Give me something.
What is that? The suck up employee.
There we go. All right, let me pull up news.
That's he knew he had one job, which was to deliver the news, and he didn't have that up. So he had to come up with a joke just so he could change the screen on his computer.
Would you stop giving out my secrets, please? Yes. So anyway, we'll get into some serious news here for a second. Of course, I like to do a quick rundown of the news because Danny's got other things to do. So for the full news stories, head to our website at WFMD.com. But a major drug bust in Frederick County after a man was pulled over on 340 near 180 was done. And Montgomery police are investigating a fatal accident where a post office truck hit and killed a woman. And Maryland Controller Brooke Learman discussed possible financial cuts from the federal government to Maryland. And again, head to our website at WFMD.com for the full news and take a look at the weather. Currently 79, and we have cloudy skies out there as of right now. And as far as your TGIF for today, going to get to a high of 84. It's going to be generally cloudy out there. Might see a slight chance of rain showers tonight, down to a low of 71. And tomorrow, where I will be over at Veterans Appreciation Day, right on Monocacy Boulevard at the Frederick Health Center. I'll actually be there for 5 hours. First 2 hours is WFMD stuff. Be doing a live broadcast. And the last 3 hours, I'll be doing the cruise and entertainment thing, spinning some great tunes. So it's going to be a fun day. Come on out, especially if you're a veteran. Food trucks, and come and say hello to the top ace comedian and CBS News TV star, Chris Michaels. And then there's also the radio thing I do too.
Yeah.
But looking at a high of 87, low of 73 on Saturday, Sunday, high of 93 and low of 67. And that's enough of me talking. Bob Miller.
Yeah, there you go. The man who put more dips on your hips, more glide to your stride. That's Chris Michaels. Nats and O's back in action at the All-Star break ends. The Nats at home taking on the Padres. The Orioles on the road to take on Tampa Bay. That starts tonight. Royal Port Rush at the Open Championship is rearing its ugly head. Brian Harmon is 6 under par to take the lead. Freddie Keys suffered a walk-off loss last night against the Mahoning Valley Scrappers by a score of 5-4. The Tuscarora grad who plays for the Minnesota Vikings, Jordan Addison, pled to a lesser charge Thursday and a hearing in Los Angeles on his drunk driving arrest, which he blew a .08 blood alcohol content. Those charges, which Addison pled not guilty to in December, were dismissed. Legion baseball yesterday, Boonesboro defeated Brunswick by a score of 12-1 in 6 innings. And the Commanders looks like they're going to pick up 2-time Super Bowl and a very good pass rusher, Von Miller, to a 1-year contract, according to a person knowledge of the deal on Wednesday. So we'll see what happens with the Commanders getting another guy who's so old he can barely play ball.
I know. I don't like that we're repeating that, and I don't like that we're jerking Terry McLaurin around. I don't know what's happening there.
Right? Because, I'll tell you what, that list will be long of people who would like to pick up Terry McLaurin. That's for sure.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much. Have an awesome weekend, TGIF, and I will see you in a little bit.
Thank you very much for having us. Always a pleasure. Except for Chris's part, which we just endure.
Bye. Oh, goodness, great. It's like having two kids. It's like having two kids on the show every day. All right. After the break, we're going to go over what's happening in Frederick, giving you a highlight of some local events. I got Nina Rollins here from Asbury United Methodist Church talking about the annual block party tomorrow. And I'm going to recap a private dinner I was able to attend at First Chime. All of that comes up just after this.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
Hey, if you're like me and you've always wanted to go to Alaska, well, you can join me. Antietam World Travel Service is putting everything together for June 9th through the 20th, 2026. We're going to do the land and the sea. It's going to be wonderful. You can get all the information at antietamtravel.com. Go there right now and just express your interest, and we will answer any questions that you have, but you can join me. Let's go to Alaska. Let's see all the great stuff Alaska has. June 9th through 20th, 2026.
Well, this show is all about celebrating Frederick. Let's figure out what is happening in and around our county this week. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Atlas Wood Floors. They've been serving the area for more than 34 years. They can do wood floors, luxury vinyl plank, pretty much any product you've heard or seen that you can put on your floor. They can handle it, or they're going to steer you in the right direction if it's not going to work for sure. Check out their Google reviews and give them a call. Ask for Jeff when you do, 301-948-9663. That's 301-948-WOOD, or you can see more information at atlaswoodfloors.net. All right, let's see what we got going on. Well, I have a little update, little drum roll. All right, right now I'm at 140 pairs of shoes. I've had a few mail orders arrive recently, and got one more donation yesterday that I will shop to this weekend. But if you have some extra money and you can drop some money in a Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle, I would be so grateful. My details are on screen for those. $5, $10, $20, whatever you can do. Now, if you're with an organization and you want to give more and you need that invoice or tax information, I can take care of that for you too. We would love to shop with your dollars as well and list you as one of our sponsors. Sponsorship information, ticket information is available on Eventbrite. So if you go to Eventbrite, look up Souls of Joy, click on Get Tickets, and all of the sponsorship levels are listed there. If you're shopping this weekend and you find a great deal on some shoes or you pick up an extra pair, these are all new shoes for kids aged 6 to 18. You can drop them off at the Home of Everything Frederick. That's 401 North Market Street in downtown, open 11 to 4 Wednesday to Sunday. So all this weekend through Sunday. You can drop them off at Ken's Automotive and Transmissions as well. Their opening hours are a little bit longer than ours, obviously, and so you can do that as well. Or just send me a message and I will come pick them up, okay? Tickets are now on sale for the event itself, which is August 8th from 6 to 9 p.m. Live music from the Learned Doctors. And there's heavy hors d'oeuvres, desserts, beer, wine, and seltzer as well. It's going to be a great evening supporting Souls of Joy, where we're trying to make sure all the kiddos who need them have shoes to start school. All right, today, July 18th, Frederick Fandom Fest. The D&D Improv Show is at Sieber Arts Library at 1 o'clock. Tonight, Middletown Movie Night at Remsburg Park is at 7 p.m. They're showing Moana 2. Tomorrow, July 19th, okay, you've got a lot of great stuff going on. Sleep in Heavenly Peace is bed build. I'm assuming you can still sign up for that. You can check their website. 10 to 2, Wrench and Ride's Cars and Coffee Show in Charlestown, West Virginia. Free admission, classic and custom cars and trucks, hot rods, muscle cars, face painting, and balloon art, a family-friendly event. Of course, from 11 to 4, I'm at Asbury United Methodist Annual Community Block Party. We're going to hear from Nina Rollins next about all of that. I'll be collecting shoes for Souls of Joy. So if you happen to go tonight, pick some up, bring them with you to the block party. You can drop them off at my booth, and I will gladly take those from you. I'm also on WFRE tomorrow from 3 to 7. You can listen where you get updated on all these great events, but you guys are already in the know, which is excellent. At 6 p.m., it's the Atlantic Pro Pulling at Virginia, Maryland Tractor on Mount Zion Road. Glad Hill Tractor area. $15 cash at the gate. Kids 10 and under are free. There'll be food trucks on site. If you like tractor pulls, they got all these different classes that are going to be there. It's going to be a ton of fun. So 6 p.m. tomorrow evening, you can head to that after the block party and get your tractor pull on for sure. On Sunday, Summer Concert Series is at Baker Park Bandshell. With New Legacy Blues. And of course, WFRE is broadcasting live from 5 to 7 to pregame for that summer concert event. And really, the whole next week, just mark your calendars on Thursdays because this is going to end in a couple of weeks. Summerfest Family Theaters at Baker Park from 10 to 10:45. And we have about another 2 months of Alive at 5. So if you haven't gotten down there yet, you still got some time. And then if you want to do a double-decker ride, Brew with a View hits some of our local breweries, and that is through MarylandDoubleDeckers.com. I just saw that tickets went on sale, and you're being asked to reserve your crabs for the and what date is it? I'm the MC. When it's August 23rd. Blue Crabs and Blueprints. It's the 10th anniversary to benefit Habitat for Humanity. It is a crab feast under the tents at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. I'm there. We got live music. It's lots of raffles and just a ton of fun. We had a blast last year. It was so fun. Myself, Mama Cone, Ash, and my brother were all there enjoying crabs and some great time to raise money for an amazing cause. So come on out for that. You got to get your tickets now. Go to habitatfrederick.com or frederickhabitat.com, I think. Let me look that up. But anyway, look up Habitat for Humanity in Frederick and you will find it. Get your tickets, reserve your crabs because there's none for sale on the day. You have to reserve. They bring them all in. J&B Seafood is the one who handles all the steaming right on site, and it's fantastic. All right, we're going to take one more quick break. Then we're back with Nina Rollins from Asbury United Methodist Church, and I'm going to recap a private dinner at First Chime and what that looks like. It was unbelievable.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is total car care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and it's located right here in Frederick, servicing Frederick County and surrounding areas. A&S Construction specializes in roofing and siding. They can also take care of your windows and gutters and even build you a new patio or deck. Call 301-703-2157 or send an email, info@ansconstruction.net. As a Good Morning Frederick viewer, you get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. You just got to let Sandra know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. A huge shout out and congratulations to Sandra. She will be presented with the Shero Award for Strength coming up in August. Congrats to her. All right, let's find out who is doing good in our neighborhood. Doing Good in the Neighborhood is sponsored by the Healing Storm Holistic Wellness. Shannon and her team strive to make sure you're seen, heard, and valued. Healing Storm focuses on alternative holistic healing methods to relieve your stress and pain. They do massage therapy, Reiki, lymphatic massage. They have a healing journey program. Jen handles the fascia and stretching. Check out thehealingstorm.com for more details and to schedule an appointment today. All right, I got a chance to chat with Ms. Nina Rollins from Asbury United Methodist Church to talk about the block party tomorrow. You want to be there. Well, I have been looking forward to this event since last year. I have with me Nina Rollins from Asbury United Methodist Church. Welcome to Good Morning Frederick.
Good morning. Hi, everyone.
Let me just tell you, how long has the block party that you guys have Saturday from 11 to 4, how long has that been going?
It's been going on for many years. I've been involved since 2013, but it has been going on, prior to.
Wow. I mean, it is really a must-see, must-attend event. You guys do such an amazing job. First and foremost, it is a really great way to bring the community together, to just offer fellowship. But you guys have done a slew of amazing things. Let's talk a little bit about what people can expect when they attend.
So this year, we will have health screenings. This year, we were able to have the Colgate dental van be able to attend. So kiddos will be able to get a little dental screening. The Lions Club will be there to provide vision screenings. We, of course, will have the HIV tent. Dorcas Clothing Ministry will be there again to provide free clothing for people. So what else is providing free food? We'll have pallets of food that we'll be able to provide for free for folks. Of course, we'll have our back to school supplies that we'll be able to provide for families, which is so vital, especially in these times.
Yes.
So it's just a power packed day of just love and service to our community.
100%. And that's why we are so honored to be a part of it with Good Morning Frederick. We're going to have some fun and free things to give away, as well as you have 150 plus vendors, all of whom have some connection to the community. I'm sure we'll all have information or little things to give away. It really is a day of just fun for the whole family, but certainly those who are in need should attend to get the things that they might need to finish out the summer and start the school year right.
Absolutely. And also, this year, I received a call from the Department of Social Services to help restock their child welfare supply pantry. So we also are collecting to help them. So I have a trailer from Pooling for Veterans.
Yes.
They were so gracious to lend a trailer. So, we are collecting donations to restock the child welfare supply pantry because again, our community has needs. And so this is just another way for us to just stand in the gap and help our fellow, brothers and sisters.
Well, I know you are constantly looking at ways to support other organizations or be a collection point for things like coats and all clothing, all kinds of things. So, for the child welfare collection that you're doing, are they looking for non perishable goods or snack foods? What can we help with there specifically?
So they're looking for baby foods. They're looking for diapers, pull-ups, bibs,
Gotcha. Okay.
baby gates, baby monitors, swaddlers, washcloths, cleaning supplies, including,
Okay.
paper products, just you name it, they need it.
Yes, yes, I love that so much. Now you have I saw Mr.
Dexter?
Foreman,
Oh,
yeah.
yes. Oh, Chuck Foreman. Yes.
Yeah, has sent some autographed items that you guys are raffling, is that right?
That is so true. Chuck Foreman grew up on West All Saint Street. And of course, he's an Asbury. He grew up in Asbury.
Yeah.
So we're just so excited. He was disappointed that he wasn't able to attend the event this year. So he sent some autograph items for us to auction. So we have a helmet, we have shirts, we have a bobblehead, pitcher. I did not even know he had spices. I mean, Chuck is in the kitchen. But we have all of these items. They're up for auction. And again, it's the beautiful thing is that the what is collected, it feeds back into our ministry to help us be able to be of service.
Yeah.
So we're just so grateful for Chuck to be able to do that for us.
Yes. Well, last year I definitely remember the music, the atmosphere, the ambiance, and just it is such a beautiful afternoon. So take the family down to the Asbury United Methodist annual block party Saturday from 11 to 4. West All Saint Street is where you can find it. Trust me, if you're anywhere near downtown, you're going to hear the hustle and bustle in the best way. Come see these amazing vendors who are out supporting the community with this beautiful church. And really, if you can give back, give back. But if you know families who are in need, please bring them. Make sure they know that this is happening because I love the dental van because that's kind of one of those things people get their physicals or they have to get their physicals before school. But sometimes the dental care isn't a priority. So it's amazing that that's going to happen as well. With those health screenings and the dental van, do people need to sign up in advance or they just come and they'll be, oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, just come. Just come. I mean, really, just come.
Yes, just come.
Yep. The street is open at 11 a.m. So
Yeah.
just come. That's all we ask. Just come.
Yeah. Well, we can't wait to see you, Nina, and the rest of the team at Asbury United Methodist Church. The entire community will be out and about this Saturday. Join us. It's going to be an amazing day. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I can't wait to see you on the street, 101 West All Saint Street, Saturday, July 19th, between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m.
Oh, it is going to be a great time. I can't wait for that for sure. It is always fun. It has grown into such a huge event. Over 150 vendors. She's having trouble trying to get people, find space. We're all going to be in there. You're going to be able to get so many resources and see who is supporting our community. All right, let's find out who is making our market great. Market Makers is sponsored by Maryland Lottery with tons of ways to win. You got hot scratch-offs like Big Money, where a $5 ticket can net you $50,000, or the $2 Monopoly ticket with a top prize of $10,000. Go to mdlottery.com for all the details. Plus, you can download the Maryland Lottery app and scan your tickets to see if you're a winner. Of course, it's free in your app store. You must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly. All right. With a show of hands, does anyone know what First Chime is? Have you ever passed it? I'm going to do this, and I'm going to pause right here. There is the outside of First Chime. It is in Whittier. And I have to say, I didn't really know what this place was. I was invited to a birthday party last night and got to attend for the first time. Run by executive chef and entrepreneur Young Park. Okay, so her background is as a flight attendant for private jets. And I'm talking, the ones you see, the private jets, right? And she trains other flight attendants on how to prepare first class meals in a galley kitchen that is like 2 feet by 2 feet. And First Chime is called that because, of course, when you're on a flight and the first chime happens, it's usually the point at which you're getting drink service, food service, and you can get up and move about the cabin. It's clever name, but very innocuous. First Chime right near Pig's Barbecue in Whittier. So anyway, I'm going to play this so you can see it was a first class experience. Let me just say all the way, you are the only one in this facility at any given time. We were celebrating my good friend. She's like I'd say second mom, but I have two, so she's third mom. I have mom and stepmother. Stepmother Banana is on the right in that other photo. Good friends with Mama Cone, so it's all great. It's all happy, one big loving happy family here. But anyway, Karen was literally like a mom to me growing up, going to high school. Julie and I, her daughter, were best friends in school. Anyway, we were celebrating her birthday. So when we came in, there were these little hors d'oeuvres on the table so we could mingle and just chat with one another. This is 2-star Michelin chef who helped to develop the menu that we had. On the left is executive chef Young Park. They utilize a Learning for Life young man who is to her right as we're looking at her. To the right of her, he's in the Learning for Life program, helps wash dishes and kind of get everything set up. The gentleman to his right, I have to laugh, and I can remember his name because it was Christian Grey. And if anybody remembers the 50 Shades, obviously not that Christian Grey, but we had to laugh. That poor young man for the rest of his life, his name is that name. I think I would always make sure to say Chris Gray. But anyway, he is in the culinary program. Young uses kids from not only CTC, Frederick High, but also the FCC culinary program to give them an immersive experience in all of this. And then to the right of Christian is is another chef who also contributed with a amazing watermelon salad. And I don't know, you guys know how much I love the watermelon salad at Prospect Pantry and still do. This one was a little bit different. So they came out, they told us about each of the courses. So this was the bread. The butter had gold flakes on the top of it. I mean, bougie to the nth degree. The watermelon salad that you see on the right actually had 2 or 3 pieces of thinly sliced watermelon with feta, and she said they made some sort of like jam preserve. It was almost like a little watermelon sandwich with this gorgeous, everything was edible. It was unbelievable. I have to say, totally unbelievable. Now we had a choice. Oh gosh, the lobster, the next course. So it's 5 courses. We got the watermelon salad. We got this lobster. I don't even know what, all the fancy schmancy stuff. And I do have the menu, but I don't have it on hand next to me. Some people were able to choose the salmon, and I went with the duck because I don't typically eat duck. I eat salmon all the time. So that was my duck on the left. On the right was the cleansing palate salad, which was Fuji apple. It was so good, really light. It was very, very good. And then the piece de resistance, which, if you know me, when they put the chocolate, whatever that was, on the right in front of me, it actually had a pistachio something. Oh, avocado. That was avocado. It was actually, I don't eat chocolate, so I had to trade with somebody else. But I did try the homemade ice cream, which was phenomenal. What I had, which was on the left, was a frozen mango mousse, and it was, I think, covered in white chocolate, which obviously those are 2 of my favorite things. So absolutely phenomenal and stunning. This, I was dumbfounded. These are sugar cubes, not cubes, spheres, each in half. So the 2 halves made a whole, so that when they brought the coffee out, you could drop a half or a whole into your coffee. We were, you know what? I don't get out much, and I certainly don't get to fancy places like this much at all. So we were really impressed by that. A little nice added touch. They projected Karen's name on the wall for the evening, and I thought that was so cool. At first, I thought it was written. I'm like, how did they do that? But anyway, it was a projector. So let me just tell you, if you are looking, they are very, very, very good. Okay, if you're looking for a fine dining experience like no other, okay, First Chime is it. If you have a confidential business meeting, you don't want to hold it in a public restaurant. They are so great that they actually will put a little call button on your table so you can have your confidential discussions. You can hit the call button and the staff will come out and continue with your service. They've thought of everything. This is not inexpensive. I'm going to say that very clearly. Not inexpensive, but not out of reach for a special occasion. You've always wanted to have those private dining experiences. Oh, Terry, she's a former member of Maryland Bakes. I did not know Young Park was a former member of Maryland. Of course she was. I should have known. And good morning to Christy Wood. But anyway, if you want to impress your spouse for an anniversary, or you're having a very special, small, intimate birthday party, or, I think she can do upward of 15 people, probably, maybe. We had 2, 4, 6, 8. I think we had 10 or 12. Anyway, I just cannot recommend it enough. The food was exquisite to the eyes and to the stomach. I was full when I left. I got to tell you, I was very full when I left, but not like I didn't feel gross. I don't know how to describe it, but right here in Whittier on the northern side of Frederick, right off Monocacy Boulevard, I say, mark this down as your place to go. This would be a once in a lifetime thing. It's not going to be a place you're going to go every quarter or any of that, but they are phenomenal. I got to tell you. All right. Well, I was blessed to be there, and I want to thank my good friend Julie for inviting me, and of course, wishing Karen a super, super happy birthday yesterday. It was really fun. All right, that is it for our show today. We're wrapping up the week. I hope you have a phenomenal weekend. I hope to see you at the block party tomorrow or at the home of Everything Frederick on Sunday, because I'm there typically from around 11 to 4. Mama Cone and I cover the Sunday shift, so we hope to see you there as well. But any other way, just have a great weekend. Enjoy, and let's get out there and let's be great, Frederick.